The Aryan epoch may be divided into three eras, but they are all served by the religion of the Lamb. The first division covers the time when the sun, by precession, went through the sign Aries, the Lamb. Jesus was born when the vernal equinox was in about 7 degrees of Aries, so the 23 degrees which lie on the other side belong to the Old Testament period, when the chosen people were in captivity and lost in the wilderness of the world. The new religion had not then found its place. Then the Christ came and inaugurated this new teaching definitely. He came not to destroy the old prophecies and the law, but to give us something higher when they shall have been fulfilled. The sign opposite Aries is Libra, the scales or balance of justice. And therefore we are told in the new religion that there will come a day of judgment, 7, when Christ shall appear to give to every man according to the deeds done in the body. Pisces Virgo? Oh, Christ was the great shepherd, but he called his disciples to be fishers of men. For the sun by precession was then leaving the sign of the Lamb and entering Pisces, the sign of the fishes. Therefore, a new phase of the Aryan religion was opening up. The bishop's mitre is also in the form of a fish's head. The New Testament, therefore, does not mention the bull or the lamb, but references to the fishes are numerous. We also find the celestial virgin prominent, and the leap year of Virgo is the bread of life, to be gained only through immaculate purity. Thus Christ fed the multitude on fish, Pisces, and loaves, Virgo. Before the time of Christ, the new religion of the Lamb, Aries, could get no foothold. Moses, the erstwhile leader, could not bring the chosen people to the promised land. That was reserved for Joshua, the On of Nun. Joshua is the Hebraic for Jesus, and the Hebrew word for nun means fish, Pisces. It was thus foretold that the religion of the Lamb, A, would attain prominence during the precessional passage of the sun through the sign Pisces, the fishes. This prophecy has been fulfilled, for during the 2,000 years which have elapsed since the birth of Jesus, the Western religion has been taught by a celibate priesthood, worshipping an immaculate virgin, symbolized by the celestial sign Virgo, which is the opposite of Pisces. This same priesthood has also enjoined the eating of fish and forbidden the use of flesh, on certain days. When the children of Israel left the flesh pots of Egypt, where the bull, was slain, they left it by the blood of the Lamb. But in the Piscean dispensation no shedding of blood is enjoined, and flesh-eating is condemned as a sin at certain times, for man is now taught to forsake the lusts of the flesh, and also lusting after the flesh. This ideal was tried under the Aryan dispensation, when the chosen people were yet in the wilderness, so-called, but without success. They would not have the heavenly manna. Now, however, man is being weaned from the cannibalistic practice, and in the 700 years which remain before the Aquarian age is definitely ushered in, we will, in all probability, have made great strides, both in overcoming the lust of the flesh and the lust after the flesh. For Virgo, the immaculate celestial virgin and the ears of wheat contained in the sign show both these ideals as profitable to soul growth at the present time. Jupiter, the planet of benevolence and philanthropy, which rules Pisces, has been a prominent factor in promoting altruism during the past 2 millenniums. Aquarius Leo. It is often said, and rightly so, that the boy is father of the man. And on the same principle, we may say that the son of man is the superman. Therefore, when the sun by precession enters the celestial sign Aquarius, the water-bearer, we shall have a new phase of the religion of the Lamb, exoterically. And the ideal to be striven for is shown in the opposite sign, Leo. The moon, which is the habitat of the autocratic race ruler and lawgiver, Jehovah, is exalted in Taurus, the sign of the bull, and all race religions, even the Mosaic phase of the Aryan religion of the Lamb, demanded a sacrificial victim for every transgression of that law. But the sun is exalted in Aries, and when the great sun spirit, Christ, came as high priest of the Aryan religion, he abrogated sacrifice of others by offering up himself as a perpetual sacrifice for sin. By looking to the mother ideal of Virgo during the Piscean age and following the Christ's example of sacrificial service, the Immaculate Conception becomes an actual experience to each of us, and Christ, the Son of Man, Aquarius, is born within us. Thus, gradually, the third phase of the Aryan religion will be ushered in, and a new ideal will be found in the Lion of Judah, Leo. Courage of conviction, strength of character, and kindred virtues will then make man truly the king of creation, worthy of the trust and the confidence of the lower orders of life, as well as the love of the divine hierarchs above. Thus, the mystic message of man's evolution is marked in flaming characters upon the field of heaven, where he who runs may read. And when we study the revealed purpose of God, we shall in turn learn to conform intelligently to that design, thereby hastening the day of emancipation from our present cramped environment to the perfect liberty of free spirits, risen superior to the law of sin and death, through Christ, the Lord of love and life. It is for us to decipher this message and solve the riddle of the universe.